dark window. Go to the world. Why have you changed now? For the better of your soul. You were lost and found today. You used to be cruel to me. You were quiet being on the outside, but on the inside you're crying. Forced by your dark presence, you cannot ever change. You were lost and found today. You used to be cold to me. But now all you can do is cry. So long, goodbye. Let yourself go. You were lost and found today. You used to be cold to me. But now all you can do is cry. So long, goodbye. Let yourself go. So long, goodbye. Let yourself go. And let your soul be free. Hey, I'm Andy, singer, guitar player.
And I'm Steve Sessom Jr., bass player. And we are Brother Dale.
Yes, sir. Well, at the beginning of 2022, we kind of had the disbanding of Silent Trust. That was my baby for over 14 years, and just kind of took some time to see what was going to happen next, because honestly, it was kind of getting crazy at one point. I was having anxiety issues more so than ever, but yeah, 2022 started out with, the band dissolving, and then in May, I got really sick and almost died the first time. Caught Vibrio from fishing out in the Gulf, and it really took its toll on my body. And then in June, caught COVID, not even a month after being out of the hospital. And COVID and shingles caused me to lose my eyesight pretty much. I'm legally blind, so I just felt like I needed to get back into music because it was one thing that kept me going, kept me sane. And I've had Steve joined Silent Trust towards the end. He toured with us whenever we went out on a national tour, and you know, having him back with me and us doing this now is really like a big, big sigh of relief for me on the inside. Honestly, it's a big sigh of relief because I don't have to deal with all sorts of management and record labels and everything else that we were dealing with. And you find out real quick who your friends are because you can be this larger than life personality and your so-called friends aren't really your friends. They're just there because you're in the limelight and they want to share it with you. But whenever you go to have nothing, you find out who your true people are. And I found out who my true people are, and I like it better being low-key than trying to be out there every night, because being on the road's hard. It's really one of the hardest things to do, and just if I'd have it to do all over again, I would have chose just to stay a local musician. Well, we're actually going to get ready to write new material together and just put together a show that I guess is going to be different than normal.
Yeah, Choices and Cold to Me are two songs we played with Silent Trust that were unrecorded. So since they're unrecorded, we have a chance to mold them into a new direction. We're going to keep those, and maybe that'll be the first bit of music to come out, but in a new style.
We're going to eventually do some change-ups and bring it to how we want them to sound. Nowadays, we don't have to follow a certain guideline with everything, so we have more artistic freedom now as independents than what we did whenever we were signed. So hopefully, you know, the way that we write, it's pretty much just, what am I trying to say here?
Well, we're dabbling around. This is our acoustic duo thing. We're kind of dabbling around with some other musicians to get a full rock band going.
Don't get it wrong, we're going to be rocking again with a full band towards the middle of the year. Hopefully, we'll be out playing shows again as a full band.
Under a new name, but we'll still be, me and Andy are going to stay together constant. And this is the start. You got to start somewhere, so we'll start here.
And yeah, it really does feel good to be able to start fresh with everything too, especially with somebody like him. He came in with us with Silent Trust, and within a week before the tour, about a week, 2 weeks before the tour, he came in and absolutely killed it. And we got real close over the tour, and just like we wanted to do something together and start it together and start from the ground up, and this is what we're doing. Yeah, just keep on going no matter how rough it gets. There's better days ahead. You're going to still be in the storms, but there's clear skies ahead of the storms. You just got to keep clawing for what you want and strive to really be what you want to be.
For y'all with music, it's your therapy?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, yes.